Nature has once again unleashed its fury, and this time, it's beyond imagination. Entire towns vanished under raging waters, millions left without power, and a single storm leaving behind a trail of unimaginable loss. But what really happened when Typhoon Kalmaegi tore through the Philippines and Vietnam? And why do experts say this might not be the last disaster of its kind? Stay with us to uncover what truly happened and the hidden aftermath no one is talking about. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, do you think the world is prepared for stronger and deadlier storms? If you care about real news that exposes the truth behind global events, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's dive in. Typhoon Kalmaegi has left a path of destruction stretching from the Philippines to Vietnam, in what's now being called one of the deadliest storms to strike Southeast Asia in recent years. In Vietnam, at least 5 people lost their lives after the storm slammed into the country's central coastline late Thursday night, bringing violent winds and torrential rains. Officials confirmed the typhoon uprooted trees, tore rooftops from homes, and triggered widespread power outages as it moved inland and slowly weakened. But the danger didn't end with the winds. Authorities warned of continued heavy rainfall, up to 200 millimeters, across provinces from Thanh Hoa to Quang Tri. Rising river levels from Hue to Dak Lak have sparked fears of flash floods and deadly landslides, threatening thousands more. Among the countless victims is Sa, a 26-year-old shrimp farmer who watched his entire livelihood disappear within hours. I went to check them every hour yesterday until evening. I had done everything but could not save them, he said, his voice breaking. Around 6 metric tons of shrimp were lost, and his 2-story warehouse, once used for shrimp feed, was submerged by 7-meter-high waves. All my investments are gone, Sa said. I am so desperate at the moment. His story echoes the pain of thousands across Vietnam's coastal regions. Streets are filled with shattered glass and broken roofing sheets. Communities now gather around generators just to charge their phones and stay connected, a fragile symbol of resilience amid destruction. According to Vietnam's disaster management agency, more than 2,800 homes were damaged, 7 people injured, and about 1.3 million residents left without electricity. The Vietnam news agency also reported that sections of the railway in Quang Ngai were heavily damaged, halting transport and supply routes. In a massive emergency effort, the Vietnamese government has mobilized over 268,000 soldiers for search and rescue operations. Officials are now warning that flooding could devastate Vietnam's Central Highlands, the country's main coffee-growing region, potentially impacting global coffee supply chains. Before reaching Vietnam, Typhoon Kalmaegi had already unleashed catastrophic devastation across the Philippines, where it left at least 188 people dead and 135 missing. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. personally toured the hardest-hit province of Cebu, visiting evacuation centers and promising continued government aid to the victims. But experts warn that the worst might not be over. With rising sea surface temperatures linked to climate change, storms like Kalmaegi are becoming more powerful, more unpredictable, and more destructive. Meteorologists have pointed out unusual atmospheric patterns that intensified Kalmaagi's winds right before landfall, catching several coastal towns off guard. Early analysis suggests that the storm's rapid intensification could be part of a worrying new trend in Pacific typhoons. Stay with us. In just a moment, we'll reveal what scientists discovered about Kalmaagi's unusual formation and what it means for future storms in the region. Even as the skies clear, the crisis continues. In both countries, thousands remain displaced, shelters are overcrowded, and rescue teams are battling blocked roads and power outages. Farmers face total ruin, with fields flooded and livestock lost. Humanitarian organizations are calling for urgent international assistance, emphasizing that many affected communities are still unreachable by land. The full scale of the damage may not be known for weeks. And here's what many haven't heard yet. Early government reports in Vietnam indicate that over 1 million acres of farmland may have been compromised, a blow that could affect not just local food production, but global coffee and seafood exports in the months ahead. In the Philippines, satellite imagery reveals entire river systems have shifted due to the storm's force, permanently altering the geography of some provinces. Experts fear that this could increase the risk of future flooding even after the immediate danger passes. Typhoon Kalmaegi may have passed, but for millions of families across Vietnam and the Philippines, the storm is far from over. Recovery will take months, maybe years. If you believe these stories deserve to be heard, share this video to spread awareness. And tell us in the comments, what do you think governments should do to protect people from future superstorms? Don't forget to subscribe, because in our next report, we'll reveal the scientific mystery behind how Kalmaegi gained its deadly strength and why it could happen again sooner than you think. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.